First group is off the grid onto the track in K1 Super Round 3 Tri-C Karters Series, Southern California race day. And it's Tag Micro on the racetrack. Group 2, 100cc Tag Master making their way up to the starting grid. Tillotson out there, the 310 machine, hot code 636. Millen, the 23. Glad Picot code, the 246, and the 33 of Gomez. 5 of them out there. Checker coming out on that first session for Tag Micro on the warm-up. Group number 2, 100cc Tag Masters coming out next. Cross the line, clear the track and bring them out. Group 2, 100cc Tag Masters on the warm-out coming out next.
Brandon, why are there all these charges for just over $200? I'm tired of all this branding business, okay? Branding this, branding that. Why are there all these expenses on AKR over $200? We know, okay? Take a walk with me. At Shop AKR, they have everything you need to start racing at a very cheap and affordable price. They have MXC rims, they got chains, electrical stands, Tillotson seats, they got MXCs. And if you didn't know, on top of that, any purchase in the continental US over $200, that's free shipping.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in the AKR Anonymous meeting over there?
Dude, I'm doing a commercial.
Dude, we have no time. It's about to start.
Stop. We all love Shop AKR. Me? More than others. What do I get at Shop AKR?
MXC rims.
Ready to elevate your racing game? Introducing Apex, your 24/7 personal karting coach. Apex is your ultimate racing companion. Get
100cc Tag Master on the warm-up. Seth Willett's out there, the number 7 machine. Damon Duckworth, the 422. Good to see Matt Osteguy back at Tri-C Karters, the 717 machine. PB Paul Bonilla in the 420. Shane Hawkins in the 112. .417 is Richard Hensley on the racetrack. The 100cc Tag Masters, Alex Gutierrez in the 12. Lorenzo Romagnoli, the 18 machine. And Joshua Daly, the 525. Robert Perez in the 468. That's Allen in the 292 machine. David Jimenez, the 29. Angiano, the 721 Kart. Valernaud, the 532, and the 430 of Devlin. And Bonilla, the top spot right now, the 420, a familiar spot for PB, longtime Southern California racing here at Tri-C Karters. With Group 3 up next, Tillotson 225 Junior, Senior, and Masters. Just get things started at round 3 on a Sunday race day with the morning warm-ups, all classes. Good to see Logan Manis back at the 477. Saw Logan pulling into the pits earlier this morning, back at Tri-C. Used to run with us a long time ago, took some time off to become a firefighter. And good to see him out here at K1 Circuit as just have about 30 seconds left. A checkered flag will come out on the session. Group number 2, 100cc Tag Masters. Clearing the track after the checker comes out on the warm-up session with Bonilla the quickest out there, along with Mayan Spaccarelli and Willits. Bringing out Tillotson 225 Junior, Senior, and Master for the morning warm-up. Group 3 out on track for the warm-up. Group 4 up to the grid, 100cc Tag Junior. The Revel of the 09, 227 is Novikov. Justin Blumenfeld, 18 Kart. Boyd, the 187. Kmart in the number 8. The 918 is Kozlov. Witkowski, cart number 20. 355 is Tarosian. Also the 282, 47, Nick Rajewski. Hinksler, the number 9. Evan Gabato, the 487. Ryan Gabato, the 25. And Butler in the 99. 15 of them out there. Running the Tillotson groups. Junior, Senior, and Masters all together. And Group 4 getting ready. That's 100cc Tag Junior up next. As early on in the session, Blumenfeld is quickest. Revelo quickest of the group with a 5.954 best lap time. As Boyd with a 5.965, Novikov a 5.966. And Blumenfeld right there as well. Now Novikov up into the top spot. Daniel in the 227 with a 5.925 best in the warm-up session. And now it's Jake Boyd, the 187, with a 5.859 best. Just under 30 seconds left. Checker will come out in the morning warm-up for the Tillotson group. And 100cc Tag Junior up on the grid, ready to go next. And they'll come out of that tic-tac-toe and get the checkered on the warm-up session. Boyd and Blumenfeld, along with Novikov, Revelo the quickest. Ryan and Evan Gavato move up as well. And it should be some good Tillotson racing here throughout the day here in round number 3 for Tri-C Karters K1 Circuit Kart Chaser TV. Just getting things started with the morning warm-ups.
Are you looking to take the next step in your racing journey? Well, look no further than PitFit.
With 2 locations in Charlotte, North Carolina and Indianapolis, Indiana, PitFit trains drivers all the way from grassroots level karting to IndyCar and NASCAR with top-of-the-line personalized coaching to improve physical and cognitive fitness.
For more information on programs, check out PitFit on Instagram or Facebook today. DPK Americas is bridging the gap between the U.S. and the 2-time world champion DPK Alonso Kart factory team in Europe.
In partnership with Team Binnick, they offer drivers a complete career path from the Americas to Europe that allows them to continue their driver development on both sides of the world, all underneath the DPK umbrella.
For more information, contact DPK Americas at max@drivensm.com to take the next step in your driver development journey today.
And 100cc Tag Junior off the grid onto the track here at K1 Circuit. Karen Baselli, the 888 with the 841 of Hauser. 100cc Tag Junior. Gonzalez, the 808. Martirosian, the 844 Kart. 893 is Sattler. Gordon, the 814. 817 is Janice. Escalette, Kart number 12. 876 is Costas. Ferguson, the 43. 811 is Ramirez. Jenkins in the 824. 626 is Jim. Buckley, the 885. Ellsworth in the 884. Keegan Ellsworth with the 850. 802 it's Hall. Nixon Ellsworth is the 804. 20 of them out there. 100cc Tag Junior on the warm-up. With Keegan Ellsworth quickest early on in the session, the 884 Kart. With Open, Shifters, Senior, and Master coming out next. Group number 5, Shifters at the grid. One having some trouble missing the tic-tac-toe. Stays on track. It cuts off right before the regular right-hand turn there at the end of the long straightaway here at K1 Circuit. Karen Baselli. Now C-Rock goes to the top, quickest of the session. The 861 Kart. And Sebastian Hauser, the 841, up into the quick 5 there. C-Rock still leading the way, quickest over Karen Baselli and Witt. Now Hauser goes to the top spot, the 841 Kart. With a 54.09 in the warm-up session, his quickest. A 13-turn layout with the new track configuration. Shows 11, they add in the tic-tac-toe, so we'll call it 13. Slightly quicker lap times, not quite the full pro track. As Hauser still quickest in the session, under 30 seconds left, the checkered will come out for 100cc Tag Junior with Open Shifter Senior and Master up next. And the checkered out on the session for 100cc Tag Junior. Hauser with the bragging rights will be quickest in the warm-up session over Ferguson and Ramirez. Karts will exit the track and we'll bring out Group 5 up next for the warm-up Open Shifter Senior and Masters. And as they get the checkered, Ramirez picks up the quick lap of the warm-up session, saving the best for last. Open Shifter Senior and Master Group 5 coming out next. Open Shifter Senior and Master Group 5 coming out for the warm-up. LO206 Senior Heavy Group 6 up to the grid. 10-lap pre-mains coming out a little bit, followed by 16 laps scheduled for the mains. Here in round number 3 for Tri-C Karters at K1 Circuit, Kart Chaser TV. Slava Prikhotko, the 636 kart. Light turnout for the shifters. Vlad Prikhotko, the 246. Kyle Gomez, kart 33. Charles Kineb in kart number 4. Gomez laying down the best of a 55.08 over Vlad Prokopko's 57.18. And there he goes. Now Slava moves up. 6:36. 52.87. And now Vlad joins him, the 246 cart, with a 53.06. Then it's Gomez and Kanab. Gomez lays down a 51.70 in cart number 33. To better Vlad and Slava. Kaneb still fourth quickest of the group with a 57.29 best. So Idleston 3-1-0 getting a black when he crossed the line. Rest of the field checker comes out as the session time runs out. For open shifter senior and master, LO206 senior heavy will come out for the morning warm-up. Group 7, 100cc Tag Senior, make your way up to the grid. Race group number 6 out on track here at K1 Circuit with LO206 Senior Heavy. Followed by 100cc Tag Senior making their way up to the starting grid. Ryan Kastner out there in the number 3 cart. Yanni the 55. La Forteza the 978 machine. And Silsman the 407. 46 is Silva. Morales in cart number 8. The 7 is Hansen. Blumenfeld the 18 doing the double duty. And Calderon the 71 cart. Blumenfeld quickest in the warm-up session early on, 102.4. Over Kastner and Hansen. Hansen with a 102.17 over Blumenfeld and Kastner now. Then it's Silva. LO206 Senior Heavy on the warm-up on the racetrack. It'll be 100cc Tag Senior Group 7 coming out next. And now Justin Blumenfeld gets it back with a 101.7. As these guys are close to getting under a 1 minute lap time here. It's just the warm-up session as Blumenfeld and Hansen try to be the quickest in the session as Checkered should be coming out. Well, the LO206 Senior Heavy. And a big class coming out next, the 100cc Tag Senior class. With a full field coming out. Should be some great racing throughout the day here in round number 3. Tri-C Karters at K1 Circuit on Kart Chaser. Checkered comes out for LO206 Senior Heavy on the morning warm-up.
Massimino wins in KA. Paulie Massimino is a winner in OKN Stars.
Take your driving to the next level with one-on-one coaching from 2024 OKN Stars champion, Paulie Massimino. Kart rental options are available if you'd like to keep yours at home, and drivers in all classes are welcome. From Briggs 206 to Mini to K100 and X30. With in-depth data analysis, onboard video footage review, and lead follow on-track sessions, each private coaching session will see you end as a more complete driver than when you started. Book your coaching session now.
Brandon, why are there all these charges for just over $200 from Acceleration Kart Racing's website?
That's because AKR gives you free shipping on orders of $200 or more within the continental US.
Okay, but I thought you were just getting a pair of gloves. That's what, 70 bucks?
But if I'm getting a new pair of gloves, I might as well get a new pair of shoes to match. And then on top of that, I'll get a neck brace because with the shipping, it's basically free.
Yeah, I do not think the math checks out on that.
Everything you need, all in one place and shipped to your door for free for orders of $200 or more. Exclusions apply. Spend responsibly. Shop AKR.com.
And a full field, I believe 40 entered. 100cc Tag Senior. Race Group 7, it'll be Race Group 8, Tag Mini, making their way up to the grid. A couple more groups here on the morning warm-up, just getting the race day started. Ethan Williams, the 990. With Isaac Gutierrez, the 987, the 900, Saga, Miliosi, the 907, Kim in the 978, Maurer, the 927, 945 is Brown, Kimpton in cart number 11, Maine, the 910, 980 is Rumains, Nalesny, the 991, Chow, the 930, 947 is Tokunaga, Rocky Moran, the 970, Bakta, the 949, 997 is Wang, Duchesne, the 955, 993 is Lidieri. Small, the 917, the 936 is Carpenter. Duchesne, the 955 cart. With Eric Delaney, the 943. Gavin McCune, the 937. Rumains, the 980, goes up to the top spot in the warm-up session over Miliosi and Kimpton. And Laney Benjamin moving up to 979. Nice lap for Laney with a 53.90. Just behind Rumains and in front of Miliosi. A full field of 100cc Tag Senior drivers. Tag Mini coming out next, and then there'll be LO206 Senior Lite. That'll wrap up the morning warm-ups. We'll be getting into the pre-main, scheduled to go 10 laps. Micah Hendricks now, the 73 card, fastest in the session. Over McCune and Rumains. Benjamin right there. Now Kimpton moves back up. Kart number 11. As a checker coming out on the session. For the 100cc Tag Seniors, Hendricks up there in the top as the rest of them will get the checkered. Benjamin also had a good session, along with Kimpton. And it'll be Tag Mini Group 8 coming out next for the morning warm-up. Waiting on one cart retrieval before Tag Mini comes out. Looks like a light class, 4 of them up on the grid in group number 8. That'll be the morning warm-up. Just 2 classes left before we go racing. Pre-main scheduled to go 10 laps. The main scheduled to go 16. A little bit later on this afternoon here at K1 Circuit for round number 3, Tri-C Karters on Kart Chaser. Adam Bodnar, the 94 for the Tag Mini class. Sebastian Lechner, the 88. Bush Iyer, the 122. And Pratyush Iyer in cart number 58. Warmup in Tag Mini. LO206 Senior Lite, the final group making their way up to the starting grid. Bodnar early on in the session with a 5.840. Lechner now on the 88 card, 5.809 in the warm-up session. Payush Iyer, the 122 cart, goes quickest now with a 5.7.92 lap time. And quickest in the warm-up session, just about 30 seconds left before the checker. And the checkered flag out on the session for Tag Mini on the warm-up. Just one group left. Group number 9, LO206 Senior Lite, coming out next on the morning warm-up.
Brandon, why are there all these
All right,
charges
stop.
for just over $200?
I'm tired of all this branding business, okay? Branding this, branding that. Why are there all these expenses on AKR over $200? We know, okay? Take a walk with me. At Shop AKR, they have everything you need to start racing at a very cheap and affordable price. They have MXC rims, they got chains, electrical stands, Tillotson seats, they got MXCs. And if you didn't know, on top of that, any purchase in the continental US over $200, that's free shipping.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in the AKR Anonymous meeting over there?
Dude, I'm doing a commercial.
Dude, we have no time. It's about to start.
Stop. We all love Shop AKR. Me? More than others. What do I get at Shop AKR?
MXC rims.
Ready to elevate your racing game? Introducing Apex, your 24/7 personal karting coach. Apex is your ultimate racing companion. Get expert advice anytime, anywhere. From setup tips to mental strategies, Apex has you covered. Fine-tune your car for peak performance. Get personalized advice on adjustments like tire pressure and chassis settings. Apex helps you master the track, from overtaking strategies to wet-weather driving techniques, and to resilience to perform under pressure. Apex
Final
keeps you
group on the
focused,
morning warm-up
confident,
off the grid
and race ready.
Using Apex is simple. Sign up.
The racing throughout the day because of the weather conditions. So remember, ready racing throughout the race day. As we'll get ready for Tag Micro pre-main. Up to the grid, Tag Micro, followed by 100cc Tag Master, the first two races. Pre-main scheduled to go 10 laps. Michael Monahan, the 32. Jake Boyd, the 187. Rafael Kraus, cart number 34. Max Logeman, 31. That's Matthew Ruth in cart 39. Zachary Abraham, the 932. Dominic Indrizzi, the 23 machine. Ryan Farner, cart number 6. 003 is Ryan Aguirre. Ryan Jackson, the 713. And Benjamin, Laney Benjamin, the 89, double duty. Has 11 of them out there for the LO206 Senior Lite class. Tag Micro making their way up to the grid as we get ready to go pre-mains. Up next, Tag Micro going to get us started. As the final warm-up is on the racetrack. Now Benjamin goes to the top spot. That didn't take long with a 102.71. Now Abraham is quickest of the group, the 932 cart. Ruth at the 39, Monahan and Benjamin. Benjamin back to the top spot, 1 minute 1:39.71. Looking to break that 1 minute lap time for Benjamin. Ruth right there, along with Abraham, the 932. Checkered flag out on that final session of the morning. Warm-ups for LO206 Senior Lite. They'll clear the track and get ready for Tag Micros. We get ready to go racing in the pre-mains, 10 laps. Group 1 Tag Micro, Group 2 100cc Tag Masters. Getting ready for round number 3, Tri-C Karters.